Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? Alright. Episcocat, Morgan, good evening. We are picking up where we left off with this quest called As a First Resort, where we are helping a business-oriented individual turn this female ogre village into something quite special. Nick Pan, good morning. So, I kept my notes, and this one, we need to get rid of the bugs here. So, we were doing this process of elimination and working backward and solving this logic puzzle. So, we know that white egg is grass, and the red is stink, but we don't know what this brown one is. So do we have... I have grass, and I have stink, so I'll have to figure out what this is. So let's see here. Use stink bloom on this. And use fever grass. Oh, wait. No, I didn't mean to light it. Whoops. That was the wrong thing to do. Okay, try this again. Use the fever grass on the fire pit. Use the stink bloom on the fire pit. And then try the primweed. Use that primweed. And we're going to go ahead and light it. And let's see, is this doing anything? No. Okay, so prim does not equal brown. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the fever grass. And then we need to use the stink. And then let's check the tansimum. Yeah, I just used 3 because there's 3 like stones or whatever, so let's see here. It's eucalyptus and one stone is eucalyptus. Oh boy. My notes, maybe they're wrong, but my notes say that the stink is this red one, and that the white egg is just the grass, the fever grass, and then the brown, I'm not sure what it is. So I'm just trying to figure it out, but I know that it's not brown or tan. Brown is eucalyptus. Okay, great. Well, then let me go get eucalyptus. I didn't even have any of that to begin with. Hey, Sir Theodore. Alex, good evening. Tristram, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, that's why. It's in every fire pit? Oh, you have to set logs. Oh, God. Okay. Whoa, I haven't done this in a week. Okay, so let me think about this. So I put down the logs, and then... Oh, I should have already known what that one was. I don't know why the... Did the bugs come back? I thought I had cleared that out. Well, that's going to be confusing. Alright, let me get the stuff back. Alright, let me get this taken care of. Now I'm all confused. 108, Morgan. Oh my goodness. I thought I did clear 2 pools. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Let me think about this again. No, it's not hot where I'm at, but I gotta tell you, I've got 3 prim. I've now got plenty of grass and lavender. Let me get some stink and I'll be all good. It's not hot, but you know what's wild about what's going on right now is the Canadian wildfires are creating all this smoke that's hanging in the air. And I was like, what is this, fog? And it's actually the wildfires. I don't know if, Nickman, you're affected by the smoke, but it's drifted down, and it's like, I mean, that's how massive the fires are. It is, Sir Theodore. I'm in the Midwest, and so it's like smoky. At first I was like, what are they doing? Construction? Is this all like dust that's been scared up by some kind of, you know, massive construction undertaking? Or is this just weird weather where there's like mist or fog? And then it just kept staying, and, you know, I was like, what's going on? And then I read about it. I was like, oh my goodness. So I cleared this pool right here. Well, let's try this then. Use eucalyptus logs in the fire pit. And then use stink bloom here. And fever grass. Oh, wait. Wait. Let me think about this. Yeah, I already did this one. No, I think my notes are wrong. Oh, that's right, Alex. I always forget you're up there too. Oh, that's green. It's not white. Yes. Okay, that's what's confusing me. For some reason, I thought that this thing was white, but it's like a very... On my monitor, it looks gray. It doesn't look to have... Like, this rock does not look to have any green at all in it. Like, my cape is green. This is... Anyway, okay, that was my mistake. So let me go get some more eucalyptus leaves. Yeah, it probably is just a very, very light green. Okay, good. All right, we can do this. Only about 75 fires. Is that a good number or a bad number? I mean, anything over 0 fires is probably not great, but I don't know relative to how many fires there are, what that's like. I'm getting the experience. Watch out. Oh my lord. I've only gotten... Can that be right? Am I that bad? That was for 2 logs? Sweet Moses. I'll tell you what, Tristram, that's amazing about England. The very few natural disasters. You don't get, like... You have that jet stream to keep the weather pretty warm in England. It's a remarkable situation. But I'll tell you what, I've been to England a couple of times, and one of the things that I love as a person not from England, visiting England, is... you know, how frequently it rains, and how many different ways there are to describe, like, the kind of rain. Like, oh, this is like it's spitting, or it's a mist, like, or, you know, it's you know, really raining. Like, you know, there's just like all these different degrees of rain. It's pretty sweet. That's right, Gulf Stream. There you go. All right, so let's try this. Use the eucalyptus logs in here. And then, all right, so let me think about this. Let's start over. All right, so we know that the stink bloom is correct. Yeah, that was probably like when England was moving around the globe and seeing things other places. Like, well, it's not so bad. It's not so bad here on the island. Okay, I know that. The red is not lavender, prim. Oh no, it's stink. And so I need to figure out what the green is. So let's write this up. Green question mark. All right, let's just try. We know it can't be fever grass. Let's try lavender just for fun. I think it was entitled and dumb even in any day. All right, here we go. Got it. All right, so we cleaned it out, and that means that green is lavender. All right, let's go. Look at that. I mean, I would actually want to stay in that resort. All right, so we know that there's lavender, there's eucalyptus, and then there's whatever this is. So let's go ahead and use eucalyptus here. Use the lavender. And we haven't found something for either tan or primweed. So it's one or the other. Alright, so it's not prim. Luckily, Morgan, these puzzles are like, if you just do it, and look at that, it's a duck-billed platypus. Patrick, a most unlikely creature. Indeed, I didn't even realize that these little platypuses were like rolling around. That's hilarious. Gosh, the platypus, like, such an interesting animal, really played the evolutionary lottery, just spinning that wheel of what different adaptations can I get. All right, so the tall thing is not prim, so it's got to be tan. So let's go ahead and just use this here, and then use this here, and use this here. Do it up. Now, I don't think I'd go in this one, even though the bugs are gone. I think the yellow is a little off-putting. Yeah, that's right. They got venom. They're like, why not? Just give me some poison. All right, so we know that this one, I don't think I have everything. I have tan, and I have a stink. But this... Oh, this has to be prim, doesn't it? Because I don't even know what that is. Okay, I think we're okay. Go, fire. Get the bugs. Make it happen. Oh, I'm bad at lighting that fire. There it is. Look at that. I mean, I would probably swim in this one. It looks a little bit like blood. Like a shark has just, you know, eaten someone in this pool. But then there's also the sense that it's like, you know, red Kool-Aid, cranberry juice. It's okay. Alright, we got it. Let's go tell, the seeing eye what we've done. This place is really coming together. It's interesting. Is it that, Sir Theodore? That would be an odd... See good. I sorted out that insect problem for you. Thank you much, human. You may be scrawny, but you not bad thinker. I make sure the little ogre childs keep fires lit, so buzzies stay away. That sounds like a good idea. You could tell Balnia woman that the buzzies have buzzed their last. I will do. Thanks for your help. Alright, let's go talk to her. I can't wait to see what she says now. It's only gonna be good. Balnia. I sorted out the insect problem. Seagood says it's under control and she can organize the children to keep the fires lit. Fabulous. That's a load off my mind. Those pools were completely unusable thanks to those horrid insects. Wow, you almost sounded human there for a moment. Don't worry, it'll pass. She's like rolling her eyes. I was afraid of that. So when's the big opening? Well, unfortunately, there's still one last outstanding matter. What's that then? There are some creatures wandering around Uglog that are making themselves quite a nuisance. We're going to have to hunt them down. We simply can't have our guests bathing near poisonous, disease-ridden pests. You look like you may be a decent enough hunter to accelerate this action point. Oh, yes. Would you mind doing a bit of trapping? Wait, I thought you were supposed to be a great hunter. Yes, I'm a rather fantastic hunter in my spare time. However, at the moment I don't have any spare time because I'm too busy managing people like you who waste my time asking silly questions. I must say, you're not encouraging me to volunteer for this project. Yes, well, I'll mention your reluctance to the payroll department. Payroll department? Your ogres don't even understand the concept of counting yet. You don't have a payroll department. Well, we may do one of these days. If we do, I'll mention it to them. Oh, good. You do that. Anyway, we're getting off target. Are you interested in taking ownership of this exciting opportunity? Sure, anything to avoid talking to you for a while. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Yeah, probably best all around. Anyway, what do I need to do? There are several creatures that we need to deal with. First, there are some diseased kebits. You'll need to watch out for their bite. They're rather pestiferous. Then there are some birds that the ogres call wimpy birds. They're not too much of a problem unless you make them mad. They have a rather mean peck when they're angry. Finally, there's a little family of platypodes just to the north that need moving to a different location. They generally mind their own business, but they're poisonous, so do watch out. That's the platypuses, I guess. Sounds simple enough. That's what she said, isn't it? I mean, I don't trust anything that this lady says. Maybe I misread it. Balnia, don't be deceived. They're not as easy to trap as you might think. Go talk to Chief Tess. She's almost as good a hunter as I am, and she can explain the special techniques required to catch creatures around this area. Intriguing. I'll go speak to Chief Tess then. It's almost ready, Chief Tess. We almost got this one out of here for you. Chief, you want to discuss the resort or archaeology? First resort. Hi there. Balnia says you might be able to help me out. Sure, human. What do you want to know? Apparently, I need to relocate a family of platypodes. I mean, I guess that's how you say platypuses plural, and get rid of some diseased kevits and wimpy birds that are living around the pools. Ah, me understand. You not know ogre way of hunting with smoke. I know how to smoke a trap to remove my scent. No, that's not what I mean at all. Ancestors have been hunting here for many, many ages, so the creatures around here very smart about hunters. They know to avoid traps. Hunter must be extra sneaky to attract the creatures. Extra sneaky. Yeah, to catch creatures you must attract them with something they like very much. Oh, I already know about baiting traps. I'm an experienced hunter, I am. Bait helpful, but it not enough. Me told you, there are creatures here very clever, so here's what you do. You need to burn something with smell that they like. You burn the right thing, they follow you. That way you can lead them to the traps. You mean I need to start more fires? Yes, but not big fires. You need to burn the stuff slowly, carefully, and hold the smoldering stuffs up high so you can lead the creatures to the traps. It's difficult. Stuffs burn away quick-like, and you need to hold it carefully to keep it lit. Okay, so I need to smolder certain stuffs in order to lure these creatures to my traps. Oh, Lord. Let's do the kebits first. How do I catch the kebits? First thing about diseased kebits, they can give you disease. The name gives nothing away. Good one. I'm just warning you. If you want to pay attention, fine. Sorry, do please go on. So they carry disease, but they shy. And dumb. Real dumb. Yeah, the music's great, Morgan. Hello, Pot. This is Kettle speaking. Why you talk of pots? You not want to talk of kebits after all? No, really, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Look, all I say is that diseased kebit generally leave you alone. They get more aggressive, though, when you burn the tansamum. Okay, so I need to burn tansamum for the kebit. Much more likely to bite if they smell burning tansamum. Oh, wait, no tansamum for the kebits. Never mind. Let me take that down. Tan does not equal kebit. So what do they like? If you want to make diseased kebit follow you, burn fever grass. They love fever grass. Love the smell, love the taste, love everything about it. You can even use it to bait the deadfall traps. They eat it right up. Okay, so kebit does like fever grass. Alright, got it. That's good to know. Thanks. Anything else you want to know? How do I catch the platypodes? First things first, need box trap for platypus. Okay. Box equals plat. Great. You no harm platypus or you make ogres very angry, you understand? Don't worry, I'm just supposed to move them, not hurt them. Good. That okay then. Out of curiosity, why? You no interrupt just yet, me speaking. Sorry. You no listen very well, do you, human? Anyway, platypus a bit shy. You need to encourage them by burning lavender. They like sweet smell. Platypus like lavender. Check. Now, why do... Me not finished yet, human. Should remember this. Platypus feel threatened when they smell burning fever grass. When platypus feel threatened, they likely to attack. It attack with poisoned spurs on back foot. Okay, so they like lavender. But they hate fever grass. Interesting. Now you're making things up. You not believe me? Try it out and see. Just don't come running when you meet webbed feet of doom. I bet they're webbed feet of doom. I can't believe I'm having this conversation. Anything else you want to know, human? Alright. How do I catch the wimpy birds? Wimpy birds like smell of tansamum burning. They follow it anywheres. They not so much like fever grass burning, it scared them off. Got it. Alright. So, wimpy equals tansamum. But they don't like lavender. Okay. Alex, it was my best one ever. I beat the first boss in Wall World, and then I was rolling, and then I got to some new enemies. I think I went down so far. I got attacked by some enemies that had like the purple blobs on the top and the bottom of them, and some other tough enemies that I hadn't seen before, and I couldn't take them out. But At the same time, I made a bunch of money, so I was thrilled. You watch out if you burn lavender near wimpy birds. They may be little, but they have mighty peck. Alright, got it. Anything else you want to know? Now we're good, thanks. Heh, well, me always here if you don't have any luck. Okay. So let's go gather our supplies. We're going to need all of it. We're going to need not only the flowers, and there's... I mean, these are the wimpy bird... No, these aren't. The wimpy birds are kind of out here. But, well, those might be the wimpy birds. Anyway, we need all the flowers, and then we're going to need the different kinds of traps. Deadfall traps, box traps, and the traps for the bird as well. Alright, so... Kebbits like fever grass. And we need some tansy. And we need lavender. Alright. Alright, there's 3. That's 3 of everything. Okay. Now, I should probably go and get all the different traps that I need. So, kebbits are deadfall. Can I just dig a deadfall trap? Oh, pierce and explosive. It is, Morgan. You know what it is, Alex. All I had was I was using a shotgun, and I was devastating with the shotgun, but then it was no good against those enemies, and it was all over. I should have upgraded my grenade thing, but I didn't get it till really late. Alright, what do I got? I got box trap, okay. Take a couple of these, and then I need a bird snare. Take a couple of these, and then deadfalls. I think they're already dug, so maybe I can use it. I wonder if I can just put the grass in the deadfall trap, like they said. I've been trying to, Alex, but they don't... If my pack is full and I'm holding the suction, the resources don't really come with me very well. Like, they're erratic, and so I can't pull them to the spider as well as I would like. Okay. Let's see. Let me look for some kebbits. Honestly, let's not do the kebbits. Let's just do the other one. I bet, Alex. That's too bad. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so the birds like tansy, so... Oh man, it fell off. There is too much wind to keep something smoldering. Oh dear God. That's less than ideal. Maybe I should do it inside the town. Maybe the walls will buffet the wind. Oh, now it's just saying there's too much wind in general. Interesting. Alright, well. The platypus likes the lavender, and we put it in the box. Okay. But if that bird gets near the lavender, it's going to get crazy. Oh, great. Thank you. That makes sense. All right, perfect. But we want to make sure that the bird isn't close by. So let me put a box trap over here. You're not allowed to clutter up with those traps. You only set one at a time. Okay. Do I have... I don't have a trap out, do I? Did I set a trap before? Are they talking about my trap that's outside of town? Alright, let me take this trap down then, I guess. Take the bird snare, I don't know. Do. I'm a trapping expert. Alright, let me try this again. Alright, I got it. Okay, and then the platypus likes lavender, so... Do we get one? Check it. Got it. Oh my god, I need 4 of them? Okay. One at a time. They ain't going in there. There it is. Heck yeah. Hey, hey, Super Flappers. Good evening, my friend. Alright, here we go. Alright, that actually burned for a long time. I'm happy about that. It is really upbeat like that, isn't it? Got one. Oh, rebuild? Darn. Boy, they did not get trapped at all. Alright. I'll get some more lavender. Give me the lavender. That should do it. Look at all the decorations on the outside of town. They're really showing you all the different organizations that they're affiliated with. There's the Freemasons. All right. There we go. Almost there. Alright, platypus, it's you and me. Come on, buddy. I know you like the lavender. Who doesn't? Oh, did we get you? Yes! I got Patrick, Penelope, and Peanut. I love that they have all the platypus names start with a P. That's so good. Alright. We need to relocate them. Alright. And we need to trap the diseased kibitz. Okay. I switched that a little bit too slowly. Alright. The birds are tansy, so let's get them. Maybe still around there? I know. We're missing some. Oh, you can't really extinguish it. That's odd. I thought if I put something in my hand that it would cause me to not have it. There we go. Come on, I know you birds love this. It is your favorite smell. No, go over here. Don't just... No, don't do that. Oh my god. I was trying to get you to... Never mind. It didn't work. Here, go over here. Oh, that didn't last very long at all. Alright, let me just put it closer to them. This is ridiculous. No, don't do that. Don't do it. Take it. Here, go over here. Alright, put it down. And then let's light it up. Tansamum. Gotcha. Check it. I mean, the fact that I'm setting the trap up in front of them is egregious, but if it works, it works. Or not. Yeah. Inventory space. All right. Go. Oh, it went out. Not Guthix endorsed at all. You're so right. But we're using nature to do it, Sir Theodore. So that's probably okay, right? All right, so looking at this, I need 5 wimpies. Come on, wimpies. I have something for you to see over here. You will love it. Got it. 1 wimpy. Come on, wimpy. No, go. Yes, go right here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, burned out. That's too bad. Oh my god. That's not what I wanted you to do. We're trying. Come on, wimpy. Oh, it broke. It broke. Alright, wimpy. You know you want to see this trap, wimpy. Oh, we finally got another one. Almost there. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's relocate these platypuses. I just don't have enough space. They said to the north? Well, let me see where they want me to relocate them. Doodaloo. Jeep Tess. Resort. Where should I release the platypodes? Little Flatfeet's like the bank by the sea to the east, inside gates of Uglog. The place has burrows on the shore, and platypus reeds in the shallows. It's their favorite fishing spot. What's wrong with the beaches to the south? We can no look after platypus that far away. The little Flatfeet are protected here. We make sure no one set box trap near platypus burrows. Why don't you allow human shush, me still talking. Now, if you take platypus to the ocean and release them near water, they're very, very happy little critters. They often do a bit of fishing for you in return. What? Just try, you see. Release platypus on ocean shore near reeds. You see what happens then. Okay, so they said to the east. This ocean over here by the ship. Let's release them. Let's see what magic. There's the reeds. I see reeds. I see ocean. I see an amazing vessel. Alright, okay, so release. Oh. Yeah, they caught something. Release. Well, I was doing this to make inventory space, and hilariously, it's gonna backfire at my face, but that's okay. We got like a treasure chest. Alright, we got another little clammy. And release Peanut. The platypus seems grateful to be released in such a lovely location. Indeed. You have relocated all of them. Oh, I got an oyster pearl. I can make pearl bolt tips. No, we don't need that. It's worth 650 coins, it is. And it's worth nothing. Alright. Drop it. Drop it. Alright, we did good. Now we just need to get one more bird, I think. Alright, well. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 we've done. We got these birds. It's no problem. They like the tansimum. We gotta go get a little tansy. Now, the kebits like fever grass, which we have 3 of, which is pretty good. So I'll get one of those. I anticipate needing a lot. Oh, okay. Drop. Drop. Drop all this stuff. Actually, I probably won't need that much tansimum because there's only one bird that I gotta catch. This shouldn't be that bad. Alright, give me the wimpy. Where's that wimpy? I see it. It's in my sights. I'm going to use a good spot right here. This looks great. Set it down. Set it down. Light it up. No, don't dismantle it. Oh my god. Alright, well. That didn't go well. Alright, let's find that Wimpy. Wimpy, you doing way over there. Here, come on over. Wimpy. There we go. Got it. We've now got them all. All right. So now we need to do... Hey, Devil Rise. What's up, my friend? Thank you. I could just just drag it with left click. Thank you. That's perfect. I don't know why I was insisting on using the right click option. Let's open our casket. We found some coins. How many? Well, so many. All right, and let's see. Wrong area. Let's go over here. Let's bank. Put it in that. Yep, put it in there. Get it in there. There you go. All right. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Let me talk to her. Now, I have divine deadfall traps, but that can't be right. Oh, it is. Place this to gather assorted kibits. I have a feeling like I can't use this on this quest, right? That's just some... Is that a treasure hunter thing? I don't even know what that means. How do I make a deadfall trap? Let's look at it. For these dudes. Deadfall diseased kibit. Okay. Just logs will do it? Oh, okay, great. Eucalyptus. I'm not going to use eucalyptus. It takes too long. If I can use any logs, then let's go. Five. Do. Hell. Alright, let me think about this. I want to make a deadfall trap for the kibits. I know I saw some kibits over here. Here they are. No. The only thing I can make incense sticks, add to a bonfire, knife or tinderbox. Acacia wood box, arrow shaft, no. Uh-oh, now I can't not do this? Use logs. Oh, thank you, on the rocks. Okay. Okay, so it's just logs. You can't use Acacia logs. You can only use, like, basic logs. Okay. Why do you think they gatekeep logs? Like, what's the thought process in not letting you use any log in the game that you can acquire for making a trap? Like, if it has the property log, I wonder why they're so strict about it. Okay. Let's go. Got it. Oh, that's right. Only one trap at a time. One trap at a time. Okay. Got one. That makes sense, Devil Rise. Okay, I'll accept that. Alright. It's just like, you know how when you're creating an object in object-oriented programming, and you can simply put a period and give it any property that you want. So you would think that all logs would have the property log, and then when the programming is checking your inventory, if you have the required item, all logs should qualify. You know what I mean? Just for a deadfall trap. Alright. Crushed. I could try a different set of, like, maple logs. Maybe those will work. Because I'm out of regular logs. I could go just chop regular logs, though, all day long. It's not the end of the world. Can I use just, like... Let me see if I can use maple. If I could use another kind of log, that's fine. It's just... it's sad that I have, like, you know, thousands of logs. Okay, yeah, you just can't use Acadia. It's probably because, like you said, I didn't realize, yeah, Acadia is newer. What did they add that when... But I thought Menaphos was in for a long time, or were the Acadia logs... I mean, Menaphos has been in the game for over 15 years? But again, I guess you're right. If they don't change it, then... Maybe I'm wrong. My timeline is all messed up. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go use these... Well, I already used it. Let me try to see if I can lure this guy over here. Here we go. Oh, it's only about 6 years old? Okay. Then never mind, I stand corrected. So you couldn't do Ixalan's Little Helper until that quest is only 6 years old? Okay. Oh... So Sophenheim was there, but you just couldn't go into Menaphos? I see, okay. Okay, so it was like you could see it, but you couldn't go in. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Alright, let me use... Well, now that I know I can use maple logs, we should be good. These kebits have disease. Alright. I got the fever grass. You love this. Kebby. Come talk to me. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna need to get some more fever. Yeah, that's a good point, Sir Theodore. It sure is. Boom. Alright. So I just need to get some more fever grass and find one more kebit. I got 4. Oh no, I got it all. I'm done. Sweet. Balnia. I did it. I've trapped the birds, squashed the diseased kebits, and relocated the lovely little family of platypodes. Excellent. In that case, it's go time. So when's the big opening? Well, we've got to do this properly and invite all the right people. A mistake at this stage could be a PR nightmare. All the right people? Like who? Well, we've got a party of VIP trolls coming down from the north for the opening feast. I've invited some fairies to take part in the ribbon cutting. I've sent some free passes to the tree gnomes in order to... Hey, look, that's your department. Just let me know when you're up and running and I'll pop by for a swim. Hey, look, there's the Varric Herald. I didn't know they had an official newspaper. Oh, wow. It's the fairies cutting the... ribbon? The felt rope? Oh, yeah. Look at the goblins. Big High War Chief. Oh, look at that gnome with the party hat. Or no, that's not a gnome. That's the dude, isn't it? So how you like it here, little human? Wise old man. It's the wise old man. It is the wise old man. For some reason, I misgauged the proportion of his body, but no, I see his legs there surfacing. Sapienti. Look at those drinks. I'm holding up my Christmas whip. Thank you so much for all your help, Dr. Incompetent. All your hard work has really paid off. I must still be burning that brand in my hand. Yeah, so when can I try out these pools? Come chat with me at the bank once things have settled down around here. Look at the gnomes enjoying the chompy. Didn't you guys say that... What was the gnome diet again? Are the gnomes the ones that eat bugs, or do they eat the frogs? I can't remember what... Or worms? Is that what they eat? There's something weird. I mean, weird to my palate, anyway. But they seem to be digging into that chompy. A bird bigger than them. Worms and frogs. Yeah, well, now they eat chompy. Thank you so much for all your help. Please feel free to use these pools free of charge whenever you like. Thanks. There's... Oh my god, look at her laugh. Also, some good hunting outside the gates. You could squash as many diseased kevets and catch as many wimpy birds as you like. Also, I'll let you in on a secret. If you have the skill to care for it, you can catch a baby platypus and raise it as a pet. You can only keep one at a time, though. Did it! As a first resort complete. Quest point, fire making, hunter, wood cutting, access to the spa facilities, hunter area, food and gift shop, platypus summoning pet, 4 caskets or oysters. I can travel to Uglog using charter ships, nice. Ability to create robust glass and crystal glass. Where does the robust and crystal glass come into play? And 2 treasure hunter keys. Is that just an export of this town that now I can purchase or something? Alright. Look at that. What do I do with these skins? Nick, man, you said I needed them. Should I bank them? Bear the bones. In the bank. Do you want me to follow with the skin, Nick, man? Or just follow you in general? I don't have the skins anymore. With the skins. Okay. Boom. Got them. Let's go. Following Nickman. Skins in inventory. Oh, you changed your outfit there. Talk to fraud. Alright. Hey, Marinuba, good evening. Good to see you. What you want, human? Man, her beehive-like hairstyle. Can Can you do something with this diseased kebbit pelt? Yeah, sure. Me can make hat from pelt if you want. I'd like that, please. How many you want me to make for you? Do you want, should I just make them all, I guess? Go for it. You only need one? Well, guess what? I got 4 Davy Kebbit hats. Heck yeah. Yeah, right. Bank clutter? Look at this. These babies are worth 1,000 gold each. Are you kidding me? You know how much money that is? And, oh my goodness, look at my hat. Wow, that's a great question, Tristram. I can buy meat for your animals. Show me what you got. Oh, cool, right, for at my player-owned farm. So how much raw beef is in the raw beef pack? $50? Okay, so I can buy 310. Well, no, I can buy 330 pretty reasonably. That's great. Cool. Okay. You know, Tristram, it's like, oh, buy all the packs? Okay. Alright, got him. The series that I've played the most, it's like... Here you can get infinite run energy. Oh. You know, Final Fantasy, Diablo. I've spent a lot of time in those games. But it's probably Dungeon Crawl, Stone Soup, Slay the Spire, boy. Heroes of Might and Magic. Perfect Dark is really cool. Alright, we're squeezing through it. Alright, what's this? At 81 mining is some sandstone. Okay, my mining is not that high. It's, you know, 61. To make better potion bottles. Oh, that's cool. Cool. That's actually not bad. That was more than I expected. Alright, so let me put on my actual hat. And let's see where we are, everybody. We finished it. Mini review. This is a great quest. There's a little bit of tediousness to it, but I would still probably give this like a 4 out of 5. The writing is hilarious. It's a new area, and you get all this. You get a lot for unlocking it. So I enjoyed this quest a good bit. You've been born again, a Piscacat. Yeah, they really do. Alright, so that means that we have this quest right here called The Legacy of Seer Gaze. So it's another Myarchy quest. Haven't done one of these in a while. So we need to go talk to the mercenary adventurer east of Paterdomus in Mauritania. All right. Let me quickly hit the bank here. Hey, Devil Rise, hi! Good to see you. You found me. Look at, branches of Darkmire to see if I can work towards that for 2 in a row. Alright, let me see it. No, it's too hard. I need to do Legends Quest, and then I need woodcutting, fletching, crafting, and Slayer. Alright, here we go. Fantastic. Can these last wills go? Yeah, they're on my currency pouch. Okay, great. Here we go. Okay, I've got my archaeology thing there. Let's go. Yeah, it's a very large game. There's 20 years of activity here. I'm gonna go head over. Oh, a Piscacat. Piscacat has been drinking mezcal this evening. I think I saw a Piscacat in the in one of those pools at the resort with a coconut beverage. Alright, this is not the right place. It looks cool though. I got to go further north. Turn the shadows on. Alrighty. You got it. The whole game is like redrawing itself. Ooh. All right. Those cultists are still inside. Oh, that's right. They want me to, like, jump down. Wait, what am I doing here? Am I doing this right? Who you want to talk to? Talk to the mercenary adventurer. Here he is. No, here. Well, I did catch that. Yes, and greetings to you. I need to go get down to Bird of Rot. Will you take me, please? I accept your quest. Do you want to go right now? Well, before we set off, I have to say I saw something a bit strange at the entrance to Paterdomus. I just wondered if you think we should warn Drezel. I'm just a bit worried, that's all. It's fine. What do you mean, strange stuff? What I remember of this quest series. I remember that there's vampires, and there was like some flying vampire in a vampire city. Not much. Vampires. I remember really a terrifying sneak job I had to go through to get into the vampire town and lurk around. There was a really broken wall I had to jump over and crawl through. They take the blood from everybody in the town all the time. There's like a blood tithing. People are not in good spirits. There was a resistance. I followed the signs of the resistance, leading through some stuff. Yeah. Okay. What do you mean strange stuff? Well, I saw some people going in there who I don't think would normally go in. Yes, I need more than that if I'm going to traipse all the way around there before to check it out. Well, at least 6 people went in the building, 3 of whom you'd expect. Zamarakian agents, no doubt. But the other 3 looked a bit different, and one in particular was trying hard to conceal his attire, which had a distinctly Saradominist appearance. That does sound a bit strange. I can't imagine why a Saradominist would want to go into the temple with all those Zamarakian monks in there. Perhaps I'll check it out. Thank you, Nick, man. So, a Saradominist and 3 Zamarakian monks walk into Paterdomus. This is my joke that I'm setting up. Hey, Cooper, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. I'd check with Drezel first, make sure he's okay, and let him know what you're planning on doing. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. If it's so important, why not check it out yourself? Well, I have business to attend to in Berderot and some friends I want to catch up with. You know, there's a little party. It's been a while since I attempted the route, and the word is that you're the person to see about getting down there. So when you're ready, we can get out to the swamps. Sure, you'll be safe with me guiding you down to Berderot. Okay, thanks. Alright, here we go. I'm going back to Paterdomus. Jump. I have to ask the RuneScape people, was there a point in the history of the game when this broken Saradomin statue was not in the game? And then, I mean, I know you have to do some work to get it, but it's like, it's such a lifesaver. This is like a very early MMO, Cooper. Perhaps you should check in with Drezel before checking out the temple. Okay. Drez. Where you at? There's Brother Samuel. Not looking good. Let's see. Is he down here? I mean, when I killed the vampire that was in the upstairs of Paterdomus, was that a Meyer key quest, or was that like a not part of the chain? There's the Drez. Oh, sure. Wouldn't that be awesome? 1 second. Oh, okay. I didn't kill it. Let's see if I can copy the link. It didn't work. I know the command is not on. I don't know why. I don't know if that'll work. It'd be cool if it did. You could try that, Cooper. I'll look at it later in a second. That's as quick as I can do right now. Okay. Talk about something else. Greetings again. How goes your travels in Mauritania? Is it as evil as I've heard? Hey, Drezel, I was just talking to an adventurer, waiting for a guide down to Berterot. He said he saw some suspicious people near the entrance of Paterdomus. Do you know anything about it? Awesome, Cooper. I'm very sorry. I've been busy with some of the restoration work that's been going on in the underground sections of the temple. I really wouldn't have noticed anything else going on because it's all so exciting. Restoration work? How is that exciting? There's no need for that tone, Dr. Incompetent. Please try to have some respect for my work here. You see, I'm installing a underground croquet facility. It's going to be fantastic. We're also putting in a miniature golf course. I was shoring up some supports in the northmost wall in the antechamber when I realized that there's something strange about one section of the wall. Strange? I did some investigation of the wall facade and found some stairs. I just had to go down and, in so doing, discovered the most amazing thing. It looks like some sort of secret columbarium is down there. A columbarium? What's that? It's a specialized form of burial chamber where the remains of those who have passed away are stored in coffins which are placed in the walls. It's unique. Wow, that sounds really weird. I should go and check it out because investigating long-lost columbariums is one of my hobbies. I think it's a good idea, but now I'm a bit worried about the suspicious people the adventurers saw going into the main temple. Could you also check that out and report back to me what you discover? I'd really appreciate it. Who do you think the suspicious people are? I'm sorry, remind me what you said about them again? Well, I only know what the mercenary adventurer told me. Apparently there were some Zamorakian and Saradominist figures seen going into the temple. Based on what the adventurer told me, they were all making an effort to hide their appearance. I'm not sure what it's all about. Well, it certainly sounds a bit strange, almost like they're working together, which is a bizarre notion. Perhaps it's a good idea for you to check it out. Be careful when going into the temple, but make sure you search all the floors and try to find out what's going on. It could just be an effort by the local authorities to take the temple back from the Zamorakians, though. Could you explain about the columbarium? Sure, the columbarium... Oh, wait, he just told me this. It's a specialized form of burial chamber. Usually the remains of those that have passed away are stored in coffins which are placed in receptacles in the walls. It's unique. There's something strange, though. A few of the coffins have broken open, and the only thing inside are some personal effects, not the bones or ashes you would expect to see. Sounds a bit creepy. It's a bit odd, to be sure. I took the personal effects, and I've got a little, rummage sale I'm working on to raise money for the restoration efforts. There's also some writing on the coffins, which is written in an old tongue. My translation isn't spot on, but essentially goes, "These worldly gains do I leave to whomever saves me from the dread service of Drakan, the fate worse than death." Oh, no. Drakan's the head honcho. What does that mean? The dread service of Drakan. Didn't I tell this guy about Drakan at some point? Like, didn't I break it down for Drezel about all the vampires and Drakan? And what about the fate worse than death? Oh, wow, Sir Theodore. I think I have some ideas. Yes, Priest in Peril. Alright, thanks, buddy. Okay, so we could check out the columbarium. not down here, though, is it? Where's this columbarium? He was looking at a support. Nah, there's nothing down here. Oh, it's a door in the well room. Thank you. Is it? In the antechamber. Oh, yeah. It's not marked on the map. Okay. Oh, wow. It's shaped like a Ceredominous star. Yeah, it's cool. Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute here. Are these coffins? Alright. If we ever get into a situation where there's a columbarium and I'm to be placed in a columbarium, can I just say, please don't put my coffin lengthwise. Like, don't make me vertical. I don't want to be standing up for eternity. Let me lay down. Okay, those are alcoves for urns, so thank goodness. I thought they were just like playing Tetris with the coffins, you know? And I'm like, oh no, somebody drew the short straw. Handstand is even worse. Alright, let's oh, prepare the funeral pyre. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not setting up a pyre here. Didn't we do some kind of funeral pyre thing like this in Berderat? Or it was in... I remember doing something with funeral pyre. Morton, okay. Alright, so you said read the lectern. Alright, let's check it out. Morbidfell wants to go there. You search the lectern and find a book on the top. It lists a series of names and very little else. Alright. I got a bass. Where did I get that bass? A simple yet elegant addition to the sepulchral surroundings. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's glimmering. I have to search it. If it's shining like that. You search the wall recess and see something interesting behind. Blimey! A blood talisman! I like when I say blimey. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Hey, Dear Pressman, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. Alright, let's see what else we got down here. Open it. Yep, open it. You need a key. I'm feeling core blimey. Prepare the pyre. Doo-doo. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. You need a pyre log. Alright. Well, maybe I should go check out the suspicious activity. Okay. Was the mercenary adventure a part of the Myarchy? Yeah, my staff is in the way. Okay. Alright. Then let's go check out Paterdomus. I do remember that, but it wasn't working, the mercenary thing. Or maybe I'm wrong. Because King Roll won't help. Because he's worried that it will upset the balance with the contract with Guthix, so he will not send forces over into Mauritania. Okay. All right. So let me quickly refresh my memory on Mauritania. Let's take 1 second here. A guy named Vanstrom tasked me with finding a group of vigilante called the Myarchy. That's right. It turns out he was a vampire and killed a few of them. And wasn't Vanstrom, like, hanging out in the inn in Canifis? Is that where we met? Or maybe I'm not thinking correctly. You killed his skeletal dog to protect the Myarchy. In aid of the Myarchy, you helped the Myarchy make a base of operation. I remember that. And they gave me the shortcut, and they've been hanging out down underneath through the secret passage in the back of the inn. My actual name is Chris Cooper, but pretty much everybody just calls me some variety of doctor or incompetent or both. Okay, let's see. I need to... My British accent's terrible, Tristram. I wish it was good. So, there's a blood tither named Gadaranx that we killed. I remember that. In Darkness of Hallowvale, we made contact with the Sanguinisti branch of the Myarchy. Oh, that's right. There's a different group inside the city that's part of the Myarchy, and they don't necessarily... They have their own way of doing things. After navigating a maze of a city, you also find you make a silver rod weapon called the Rod of Evandis. That's right. I remember crafting that to combat lesser vampires after finding in the tomb of Evandis. And then King Rold enacts the mercenary protocol to aid the people of Mauritania, and I can help people get away from their misery by guiding them to Paterdomus, which is like the swamp back and forth stuff that I've been doing. Sure, Cooper. Gotcha. All right. Let's go. I'm going in, and we're going to investigate. Oh, thank you, Morbin. All right, let's see here. Got the monks of Zamorak about. Let's just go upstairs. Everything good happens upstairs, generally. Yep, Paterdomus still doing great. All right. Well, thank you for the cliff notes, Nick, man. That's fantastic. Oh, my gosh. Strangers, that's suspicious. I'd better get out of sight. I did a somersault. So, these Guthixian edicts will soon be removed, says the mysterious person. And not before time, says the other mysterious person. Silence, dog. I didn't give you leave to speak. Looks nasty. Better get ready for trouble. Intruder. Everyone teleport now. Guards, kill this intruder and then clean the room. Leave nothing behind. Okay. Cut away. Oh no, they're teleporting away. This isn't over. I'm going to rid the world of you for good. Okay, I'd better have a look for some clues so I can convince Drezel of what I saw. I can scarcely believe it myself. So... You know what's funny is, like, they're standing here by a chalkboard from, you know, the 20th century, and they're drawing up a plan to play football? Examine it. Search the table. You find a page from a book and a white glove and put them into your inventory. I needed that white glove. Alright, let me see this. Inspect it. It looks like a plain white glove with a small Saradomin symbol stitched onto it. See, but honestly, if you remove the Guthixian edicts, isn't that a good thing? Because then it means that King Roll could actually help out in Mauritania if he's not worried about the balance? Or... I mean, like, are the bad guys and the good guys working together because they want to fight it out? And they just want to be able to have one win or lose? And they don't want the balance? Tristram, yeah. Whenever I say Core Blimey, it's always going to be in some kind of, like, horrible, like, Cockney accent. Not really, like, standard British, but the real thick, like, you know, cartoony kind of Cockney accent, like Bob Hoskins style. Alright, what's the book? A page torn from a book. The page depicts a map of Misthalin and highlights specific religious centers. It has a faint outline of the symbol of Zamorak on it. That's right, Sir Theodore. Alright, so there's a Zamorakian map and there's a Saradominist glove. Let's destroy the evidence. Man, so many things happen up on that attic floor. Don't you think Drezel would like it if I just killed all of the cultists in here and just cleaned the place up a bit so he could reclaim it? Like, oh, they're gone. Are the Zamorakian cultists, like, are they permanently out of here? That's great. Alright, well then, Drezel can move back in. He doesn't have to be down there by the columbarium. No, Cooper. I keep my, like, streaming and content creation life separate from my teaching. Alright. And I got it, dude. Oh, okay, thank you. Talk about something else. I'm back from the temple. I have something to report. Go ahead, I'm listening. I investigated the temple and found that there were some Saradominist and Zamorakian conspirators in there who seemed to be working together. Unfortunately, they spotted me and most of them teleported away, but I managed to defeat 2 of the bodyguards and I found some clues. Okay, what'd you find? I found this Saradominist glove and this map, which seems to come from a Zamorakian map book. I know it's circumstantial, but I really think there may be some sympathizers in both camps who are working together. I remember that they were discussing Gothixian edicts as well. Well, it all sounds a bit strange. In the meantime, I'm going to take that evidence off your hands for safekeeping. We never know when it may come in useful to uncover the true identities of our enemies. Now, Dr. Incompetent, I think you owe a certain adventurer a guided trip down to Berderat. He was certainly helpful in spotting this incident. What do you think this means? This is quite troubling, Dr. Incompetent. Bless Saradomin's beard that you discovered this and survived your ordeal. This information may help us figure out the larger struggle if we're given sufficient time, of course. Do you think this has anything to do with the Gothixian edicts? What makes you ask that? I know you well enough now. You usually have some ideas before asking your questions. Well, it just seems a bit strange that although Saradominist and Zamorakian agents were working together, not one of the group seemed to represent Gothics. If the group were trying to find a way to live together, trying to ease old aggressions, surely some sort of Gothixian mediation would have been helpful. A good point. Gothixian druids have usually been at the forefront of easing tensions between warring factions, especially between the Zamorakian and Saradominist camps. So perhaps the reason Gothixians weren't involved is because they might have interfered with their plans, or maybe the conspirators were planning some joint venture against the Gothixians? Saradominists and Zamorakians working together against the followers of Gothics? Sounds a little strange, don't you think? But then again, it certainly seems in some strange way to make sense. This is all getting a bit scary. Dogs and cats living together. Well, I gotta tell you, Cooper, that's a great question. So, in Tears of the Kingdom, I only just made it down to the surface of Hyrule. So, I don't know if that's farther than you or not as far. What should I do now? Good question, and I have the perfect answer. Take that mercenary adventurer down to Berderat. He's very keen to get down there, and he did you a favor by tipping you off about the people going to Paterdomus. I know. I should tell him about the football plans. Well, I suppose he did give me some useful information, so I guess I owe him that much. I don't know. Drezel is getting real suspicious. He's like, I want you to really take that guy down there. Like, why do you keep wanting me to escort this guy and leave you alone with your columbarium? Indeed, Dr. Incompetent, he certainly was observant to have noticed such slight details. I'll bet that Velioff and the Meyerkey movement in Berderat and Meyerditch will be pleased to have your continued assistance, too. Oh, yes, I'll stop in and see Velioff as well. I'll bet the Meyerkey are still holed up in that dirty old inn basement. It was a filthy job having to clean that place up. I do remember that. Stone by stone. Can you explain more about the columbarium? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's all I did, Cooper, was beat the tutorial Skylands, and then I got down to Hyrule, but I haven't gone into any shrines. I was just building a car out of wooden wheels and Zonai fans, and that's where I was at. Let's see. Okay, it's the same dialogue I had before. No problem. Velioff. Right. The bit. Okay, yeah. That's right. Okay, thanks, buddy. All right, here we go. We're going to go help out. It's our job to guide the mercenary. Boy, I haven't killed that dog in a long time. Here we go. Alright, mercenary, I did it, dude. Hey again, did you check out Paterdomus like I suggested? Wink wink. Are you ready to take me to Verderat now? Yeah, I checked it out. And what'd you find? It's strange, actually. It looked like Theradomus and Zamarakian agents were working together. I don't know how I should react. They were talking about Gothixian edicts. Strange. Yes, it's a bit odd, isn't it? I wouldn't worry too much just now, especially since I really ought to be traveling down to Verderat. Oh yeah, why worry about it? You still want to go? Yeah, the sooner the better. You ready to go? I could take you there. Dude, the acrobatics look so good. Oh, I wonder why I couldn't attack it. That's right. Okay, I haven't been in here in a while. Doesn't the mushroom and the skeleton mean something different about which kind of encounter you'll get? I remember being able to, like, in some way control... Oh, that's right. Never mind. You just easy, medium, or hard. Yeah, just do easy. I don't need anything fancy here. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. All right, well then. I don't got the druid pouch. I should have brought my pouch. Oh. Well, I need... Does my Staff of Light work like the silver? Medium. It's empty. What kind of Staff of Light is this? Whip it. We did it. It's safe. Into shape. Oh my God. They're ruining my food. Prayer potion, that's nice. Monsters. The stranger removes his helmet. Ivan Strom. Wait. Thanks for getting me to Verderat. Now I can go see my friends. Is this guy... Who's Ivan Strom? Is he part of the Myarchy? Or is he a bad guy? He looks... The eyes are scary. Should I be scared? Vampire? Oh, he's a good guy? Great. You tricked me. Don't be angry. I didn't mean to trick you, but I have to visit my friends the Myarchae and continue the fight against Drakan. Oh, he's the youngest. Okay, thank you. Ivan walks off toward the dilapidated inn. Oh, okay, great. As long as he's not bad. Alright, what you got? There he is. Oh god, yeah, shadows have to come off. I mean, it's cool to have, like, the lighting like this. It makes it feel like you're playing a dungeon-y game. But it's hard to believe that people would, like, want to be in this much darkness. Now I could see. Belioff, it's me. It's good to see you again. Likewise. Dr. Incompetent, what news is there from your many travels? I'm sorry to say that Ivan tricked me into bringing him down to Burdarot. I'm really quite angry about that. I know it's not really your fault, but he just doesn't realize the dangers down here, and I have expected you to check a bit more before setting off with someone so young. Well, he had the helmet, you know. There's no need to take it out on me. Anyway, he's not so young. It's dangerous for all of us, and he's part of this group. He's 45. He accepts the dangers like everyone else in the Myarchae. Why are you so concerned anyway? Put that scythe away. You don't need to get close to here. Why are you so concerned? It's complicated. Ivan is our special charge. I don't want to go into the details, but we need to ensure his safety. This isn't really a safe place. He's my son. Well, 10 out of 10 for secrecy. You should talk to Drezel about keeping things under your hat. By the way, I can sell you a trapper hat I just got. You get on like a house on fire. Anyway, let's not argue. There's plenty of other more useful things for me to be doing, I'm sure. You're right, Dr. Incompetent, and I do have a job for you. When you've finished being impertinent to your direct superior. Oh, yeah. But maybe you've got some news for me as well. Remember, you're our connection to the outside world. What have you got to tell me? He's been shaving for 23 years. You know, Drezel and Belioff do get along well. They're like, we prefer to hang out in basements, if at all possible. Saradominist and Zamorakian forces may be working together. What? It's not certain, but I really feel that something strange is going on. Okay, start from the top. What happened? Well, actually, it was Ivan who gave me the tip-off. He saw some suspicious sorts going into Paterdomus, so I checked it out. I went up to the top floor, and there were 6 guys in there plotting away. 2 Zamorakian bodyguards had to go, and they were tough, switching prayers, changing attack styles. This is what you're talking about, Sir Theodore. This is what didn't actually happen, because I just, like, they died before I even could move the camera. They sound like experienced fighters, but you defeated them. Good job. I've come to rely on you. Would have been a shame to lose you. 6 guys, you say? Yeah, I reckon 3 Zamorakians and 3 Saradominists. Working together? No, it couldn't be. I saw it with my own red eyes. I never would have considered that. Very strange. The only thing I can think of is that they're part of some splinter group. Well, I guess we won't properly know through speculation. Best to keep our eyes peeled and our ears to the ground. Do you have a job for me? I do indeed. The letter you brought back from Safalon mentioned they needed some basic provisions. I've got them all stored in a crate. I just need you to deliver it for me. Is that it? I'm a delivery boy? Well, I have an inkling that Safalon will have some task for you. Word has reached us that a researcher is working on a new weapon to try to defeat the Firewatch. My guess is they could probably get a bit further if you're on hand. You certainly came up with the goods when discovering the Rod of Vandus. Alright, then let's have the crate of provisions. I was wondering, I thought the same thing. Hey, Crispy, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Nick, man, I was like, how many... It's like, I'm giving a police report. Like, you know how the police, like, they'll ask, like, for you to tell the story, like, 6 different times. I guess they're checking for inconsistencies, you know? But this is what he feels like, where it's just like, all right, what happened? Can you break it down for me? Well, yeah, I mean, like, what happened was I saw some guys, I got a glove and a page. Velioff gives you a crate stacked with provisions. This is all bacon. Of course, I'm assuming you remember the way. Hey, I know the route like the back of my hand. Take the boat around to the Sanguinisti region, then follow the sickle signs to the base. How hard can it be? Anyway, if I get stuck, I'll just fight my way out. Old man Rawl, he'll set me straight. What's been going on down here? The influx of mercenaries is certainly helping, although we've not been able to make any impact on the Firewatch yet. We're managing to reduce the impact of the Juvenates, though. Blood ties and outlying settlements seem to have been reduced. That sounds good. It's a start, but there's much more we need to do. I don't need to tell you how people are suffering in Meyerditch. The stories I hear coming out of that place chill my blood. And by the way, I've got all my blood. I don't tithe ever. I'm quite safe down here. Meyerditch, they got no blood to chill. I wish we could just find some way to take them down. Then we'd have a real chance of bloodying Drakon's nose. That's an interesting way to express doing violence to a vampire. Like, I guess? What should I do now? I need you to take the provisions crate I gave you to the Sanguinisti Myarchy base. Is that it? Right. Got this. Good. I saw this. Okay. That's hilarious, Sir Theodore. I got some garlic. Very good. Alright, let's talk to Ivan. Hey, thanks for helping me get back down to Burda Rod. I'm pleased to be back with my brothers of the Myarchy. You're going to get me into a lot of trouble one of these days, if not already. Ah, don't worry. Velioff will mellow with age. I'm not sure how much longer he's got. He's already ancient. OJ. You know, we did find a glove at the crime scene, so there's a little bit of OJ in this. Radagad. Thanks for doing such good work on the new base. It looks great. Of course, we tidied up a bit, as you could see. Yeah, it's very tidy. Pomafi. Hey there, it's brilliant you've been made into a full member of the Myarchy. Proud to know you. I hope we get to work together in the future. Keep up the good work. I'm sure Velioff appreciates it. Alright. We've got a crate of provisions. This is a vital crate. Let's put this garlic all over it, just in case we're intercepted. I know, Crispy. I bet they do. There's people who are our age, Crispy, but yeah, it's gonna fade away. Alright, so We need to take the boat. Get me on the boat. This rotten food out of here. That's pretty good, Episky Cat. You got it. You row the boat around to Mire Ditch. Ah, it's a beautiful place. All right. That's right. You gotta hide. I made it. Yeah, I remember that. They shake you down. Stand where you are. You look delicious. Let me go. Let me help you lose a bit of weight. Either I get a bite or you do my bidding. Look over there. What? Where? Alright, well. That wasn't really that helpful. Alright. Oh, to the mines to skip the maze. I don't remember how to do that. Oh, you get caught and you do labor. That's right. Thank you. I forgot about that. It's me. Oh god, I'm fighting. Stop fighting. Menial. Send me to mines. Very well. Alright, we're in. That's right. Yeah, this is a rough area. How do I get out of here? I'm mining Dayalt ore. I got some. I know. I don't know what it is. Could be anything. Hey, Hot Dog. Good evening, my friend. It's not on the Discord, Hot Dog. It's on the YouTube. It's a YouTube community post. So it's a poll that's on the YouTube channel, and if you go to my page in the community section, you'll find it, and you can still vote. All right, could hold 12 more. All right, fine. Critical swing. I've talked to him before. Hey. Oh, hello. Where are we? What, you can't tell from your surroundings that you're in a mine? You must have been hit hard on the head not to notice that. You're a friendly chap. What do you do here? We're miners. Perhaps that might give you a clue. Boy, this guy's a real conversationalist. We're forced to mine for those stinking Vyres. Once we filled the cart, they sometimes let us go back to Mire Ditch, but then we get tithed. Don't know if I prefer it in here or out there. Okay, thanks, buddy. Place it all in. Dude, I did it. I'm like that too, Morgan. I'm always like, whatever. Food's great. How do I get out? But I filled it. Okay, I guess you can go, food sack. Thanks, buddy. Alright, I skipped it. Alright, so now... from here, there's a few secret doors I think I have to go through. I'm just following Nick, man. Oh god, it's been a while. I remember this. Only too well. Yeah, isn't it funny how they're like, all right, great, you're out. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. We gotta push on the wall. We made it. And then we push the decorated sickle. And then... open the rug. Alright, we're in. I'm back in the Mire-Key base here in Mire Ditch. Alright, here's the dude. Well met, Sophalon. Well met, friend. I'm very sorry, but you've caught me at a bit of a busy time. Could you discuss any issues with Flagian, our researcher? I'm sure he'll have plenty of things for you to do. Anyway, boss, we reckoned that door in the laboratory. Oh, sorry if I interrupted. They've got football plans, too. Alright, where's Flage? There's the Flage. Hey there. I brought you some provisions from the Bergerot base. Fantastic. These things will help out a lot. It's whoopee cushions. I don't know. What were the things in the crate? Oh, just some handy items we'll need for our research. Some food and potions for the local fighters and sick folk. How are things going here? It's still a terrible existence, living every day in fear, but there's a sense of hope since you turned up on the scene. Personally, I've been researching a book on Malcolmy. It's been a tricky task requiring a lot of pattern matching and extensive research into old lore and languages. Wow, that sounds pretty complicated. Do you have a lot of knowledge in that area? That's what it felt like, Sir Theodore. I haven't seen that, Cooper. I'll have to check it out. I'm rather experienced, but I don't like to blow my own trumpet. In fact, it's a terrible thing to admit, but the majority of my knowledge is purely theoretical. I'm afraid I'm all thumbs when it comes to doing something practical. Oh, no. With a last name like Scrooty, there's no way that you can't do anything practical. Well, I don't think you need to worry about that. It's something I seem to have a knack for. Well, it sounds like we might make a pretty good team then. How's that research going? Quite interesting, in fact. I'm trying to deduce what weapon we should use to fight the Firewatch. How so? Did you find something out from the book on Malcolmy? As a matter of fact, we did. Of course, we have to interpret quite a bit, but my research indicates something quite startling. Oh yeah? What sort of thing? It's always been difficult to damage vampires, right? Tell me about it. They seem to have an excellent defense against our weapons. It seems they have protection against normal, metallic weapons. Yes, we know this already. But they also seem to defend well against the Sylvthrill weapons. The Firewatch aren't even damaged by it. From the Malcolmy book, I believe I found some evidence to support the idea that vampires, especially Firewatch, have a limited mind-reading ability, sort of like an imminent danger sensory perception. How does this affect us? Well, they could sort of predict the next attack maneuver so they can then defend against it or simply move out of its way in time to take no damage at all. It seems to come naturally to them. Well, that's terrible. We'll never have a chance against them in hand-to-hand combat if this is true. Well, I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I've been thinking about it, and the world of hand-to-hand combat isn't always as predictable as you'd think. I gotta say, I like it. You hear the expression, there's more than one way to skin a cat all the time, and yet, I can't imagine skinning a cat. I've never done it. I don't care how many ways there are to do it. And I don't reckon that anyone who is not, psychopathic is not doing that. So it's like we use this phrase like, well, there's more than one way to skin a cat, but when was that an issue? Like, when was there a debate? Like, no. Stand aside. Let me show you how to really skin that cat. Well, okay. I hear from many warriors that the tide of battle has switched over some small, seemingly random detail. Alright, can I help in some way? Certainly, that would be great. My research indicates that a weapon which is difficult to master would be a great design for taking down the Firewitch. Something raw recruits fear and experienced warriors tend to shy away from. How could I find out about that weapon? Well, you could start with some of the local fighters in the Myarchy. They possibly have some insights into such matters. Okay, thanks. Alright, so we need to talk to some members of the Myarchy. Vertidia, can I talk to you? Or just Vertida, I guess is her name. Or his name. Congratulations on your promotion. You should be very proud. I'm super proud. Thanks. Believe me. Alright, and Dice, what's up, dude? Can I ask some questions? It depends. What sort? Well, you look like a fighter type. Perhaps you have some experience with weapons. I need to learn about them. I mean, what a weird thing to say. Like, yeah, could you tell me about weapons? I'm interested in, you know, weapons. I'll try. What do you want to know? Flagian is looking for a weapon we can use to fight against a Firewatch. I mean, with a name like Flagian, the guy's looking for a cat of nine tails, right? Like, that seems like his specialty weapon. Oh, yes, okay. The weapon has to be quite difficult to master and a little bit unpredictable. It's the yo-yo. Flail. Flail? Aye, a flail. That'll do you. Although I doubt anyone I know would use such a weapon. It's the bane of any fighter. Difficult to use, hard to predict. You can end up hitting yourself if you're not careful. You're sure it's a flail? Has anyone used a flail against a Firewatch and damaged them? Well, a mercenary came down with Varric's flail, and that didn't do anything. I expect that's because it's not made of silver or some such reason. Aye, if I'm not very much mistaken, a flail is what you need for an unpredictable fight. If you don't believe me, you could probably find a book around here which will tell you exactly the same thing. I think the new recruit was using it for a bit of late-night reading. Flail, you fail, is what the book is called. You know, if you think about it, a flail is like a disproportionate set of nunchucks. You know, like a nunchuck, it's even, right? There's a chain connecting the sticks, and you swing it around, and it looks really fantastic. The flail, it's like you got the big, long mace, and then you kind of have a chain and just a doodad up at the top, and you swing that around. It depends on how long your chain is. Like, you know, Simon Belmont had like the flail that was just about basically a whip with a chain and a spiked ball on the end. Right. It's like, Nickman, yeah, Cooper, this is like, I killed Varric? Oh, God. This is, like an RPG where you're reading the story and you're finding stuff going on. The Saradominist warrior Varric the Ghost is just walking around. Oh, well, wait, that's one of us wearing a cosmetic. That's awesome. Varric is from the Barrows. Oh, is he one of the brothers? Right, okay, that's simple enough. Alright, let's get the book. Do you know how far away the fellow soldiers must be if someone's like swinging the flail around in a circle around like over their head? People like on both sides of the battlefield, people are like, oh my God, this jerk's using a flail. Everybody stand back. Let's just hope he kills himself with that thing fast. Alright, we need to go check the bookshelf, I guess, or maybe we can just talk to him about it. No, I don't need to take any of that stuff. Alright, can I talk to you, dude? What'd you discover? The fighters say that the flail's probably a good bet. They were complaining about how you could never reliably get it to do what you wanted it to do. Sometimes it would fly off at wild tangents. A good bet? I'm not really sure you understand what I asked you to do. A scientist like myself doesn't make bets and gamble on hunches, you know. Do you have any proof, something to back up your argument? Not so far. What would you need? Well, ideally a scientific report. Okay, we need the book. By an eminent researcher, followed up by lecture notes and perhaps a one-on-one discussion. Unfortunately, our present circumstances would indicate a slim chance of such a possibility. So, in short, any sort of corroborating evidence would be acceptable in our present condition. Okay, I'll see what I can find. That's what I was describing at first, Sir Theodore, was the the disproportionate nunchuck. Yeah, like the one that we think about that's like got the spike ball on the chain at the end, like Simon Belmont uses, or you might see in some other games. I don't know how realistic that was, but like in some games like Stone Shard or Battle Brothers, your flail is like, yeah, just a doodad at the end of a stick. Mr. H, what's up, my friend? Well, I like flails if you have to use them. And you know what, Mr. H? I gotta tell you, my D&D character currently in our 5th edition campaign is in fact a paladin with a flail. So go figure. It's actually a good flail too. Alright, let's go look for their books. I'm gonna go through your stuff. Do you mind if I look through your locker? I'm a bit of a snoop. Alright, I'll talk to this one here. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. This is Mecritus Ahara. Oh, does he... Are these teeth marks on his neck? Are these like vampire teeth marks? This guy from a blood tithe or something? More questions? What do you want to know now? You've already been told that the flail is the most unpredictable weapon. What else could you need to know? So you're sure it's a flail. Has anyone used a flail against a Firewatch and damaged them? Well, a mercenary came down with Varric's flail, and that didn't do anything. I expect that's because it's not made of silver. Okay. He wants evidence that it's the most unpredictable weapon. Do you know how I can prove it to him? You can probably find a book around here. I think some new recruit was reading it. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting how it's like they all have the same dialogue. I'm like, this guy's like, you know, treating me like I already talked to him. I'm like, no, I talked to this other guy. Yeah, that makes sense, Episcocat. I mean, it's like a novelty thing that you pull out at parties, you know, when the party is getting a little bit dull and you want to pick a fight with like 8 people. You start swinging that thing around. Alright, new recruit. I don't see any new recruits. I don't see any books. Oh, search the beds themselves? Okay, thank you. I will. Now it's getting creepy, though. I already turned down their lockers. The bed? Yeah. We'll see what we can find. Oh, you find a curious book about different weapons and combat techniques. A big book of combat techniques. You begin to read the book on combat. It seems quite worn. You skip past spears on page 73 and hammers on 71, but you enjoy reading a little bit about ranged weapons on page 77. Why would I go to 73, and then 71, and then 77? What in God's name am I doing with this book? The entry on flails at page 76 is quite brief, taking note of the importance of correct posture on page 79. Wait a minute, but page 77 was about something else entirely. So it's like page 76 starts flails, then page 77 there's some other thing, and then on page 79 we go back to the posture for flails and suitable armor options on page 81. You realize that the flail is probably the weapon you're looking for. Reading briefly, you realize the flail is a difficult weapon to master. Many quotes from eminent warriors attest to the weapon's strange handling and unwieldy manner attack. I like how there's like quotes from warriors like, I hate the flail. It's the worst. I lost my right eye to the flail. Alright. Yeah, it was a choose your own adventure book. That makes sense. Love those books. Exactly, Mr. H. That's how the party goes. You know, when it's starting to, like, people are getting a little tired, it's, you know, there's a lull. Maybe, you know, somebody starts passing out, like, falling asleep. Now it's time to bring out the flail. That'll wake everybody up. Yes, that's right, Nick Man. That's a good one. It was written with a flail pencil. Hey there, I found a book that backs up what a fighter said. Both reckon that flails are the most unpredictable weapon. I think this is what you should try to make. Interesting. So far, so good. But did you do your own research? Which page do I need to read from? I'm a busy man, remember? I don't want to have to read the entire book. What do you mean? What kind of a scientist are you? He's like, look, I just want the cliff notes. Oh, okay. The page number is... Oh, look at this. It's not even multiple choice. I love how they're telling you this is page numbers, and you can use letters to input zeros, and they're like, you know, if you want to write 1 million, because you're doing page numbers. Well, I guess. You hand him over. He quickly flicks through the pages and expertly summarizes the information at hand. Excellent research, my budding young understudy. Your diligent and observant efforts may be rewarded with another opportunity to prove yourself. Wait, that's the reward? You get another opportunity to prove yourself. All right, Cooper. Good night, my friend. Take care. I'll see you. Pretty much, Nick Man. Oh, he gives me a hammer and nails. Indeed, young Dr. Incompetent, and this will require a bit of field work, which Safalon tells me you're quite accomplished at. He flatters me. I just hope I've proven useful to the Myarchy cause, as we all do. Anyway, in order to develop this new weapon, we'll need to use the Rod of Avandis as a base and design a way to make it more powerful. With the development stage, we're currently need to use a furnace. Okay, well, there's one in Berderat, but it's a bit of a trek. Perhaps we should consider building one here in Meyerditch? I'm hoping that won't be necessary. I've learned through Meyerditch folklore that there's a building in the north which used to house a furnace. The story goes that the locals complained about its smoke going into their shops and houses, so the owner was forced to move it upstairs and let the smoke blow over the rooftops. What do you mean, move it upstairs? It's a forge. My God, man. It fell through the floorboards immediately. The house caught fire. The owner was killed. The forge is lost. Okay, interesting. But if you heard this through folklore, surely the furnace won't be functional anymore, even if I do manage to find it. I think it's worth checking out. I'd like you to head north through the ghetto of Meyerditch, past the laboratory you found previously. I believe the furnace is near the northern brick wall. You may need to use a nearby building to help you enter my house, the house with the furnace. Take the nails I gave you. You may be able to make a crude ladder, as some of us do when traversing the ghetto. If you find the furnace, see if it's serviceable. Otherwise, just report back. Good luck. All right. North, furnace, laboratory. All right. I know. It must have been the strongest floor. Joists every 2 inches. Supports, buttresses. All right, let's go. I'm going north. I gotta go upstairs. Alright. Yeah, it looks like these floorboards could most certainly support a furnace. Here we go. Jumping. God, I'm good at jumping. Alright. And let's see here. Let's slip up this way. What we need is the furnace and the chimney of that dude in Port Sarim, the blacksmith in that town, who's got, like, probably the best setup. Run. Oh, no. Sneak. I'm going north. That looks like a... God, I don't know what that is. Well... I know. They're like, we can read your mind. Oh, look. Well, it kind of looks like... it's upstairs. This is the top floor. That's the biggest building I see. Run. Stand where you are. Alright, tithe me up. Ow. Alright, this was the tallest building, so it's my guess. That looks like a, you know... Seems to be locked. Okay, they said I'd have to get to it from a different building. Make a ladder. Yeah, go in there. $600 would be rough. I'm not ready for that much, Sir Theodore. They're flying all over the place. Just, no, I don't want to fight. Get real. I don't want to fight. I'm just trying to jump. No, I don't want to fight. Jump. Okay. Alright, and let's see here. Okay. Jump onto the damaged wall. Let's see how this goes. Oh, cool. I got to do like a smash through the wall kind of thing. That was pretty sweet. Now, stop fighting. Alright. Search the trough. This trough looks like it belonged to a furnace at one point. You dare to peer over the edge of the hole in the floor. You spot the funnel of the furnace under the pile of debris. Perhaps you could still get to it if you clear the debris off? Alright. Indeed. Yeah, we were right. It fell. Big shocker. Alright. We're going down. Alright, let's see. Search the massive debris. You notice a funnel coming out of the top. Alright, can you clean it? Dig. My God, man, dig. Oh, look, my mining must have gone up enough that I'm using my better pickaxe? Was that right? Oh, no, that was already there. It was the new wood-cutting axe, I think, that I was waiting to get. And that still needs to be 60. Okay, we got it. A slightly damaged furnace. It looks like it might work. Alright, I cleared all the rubble away. So, yeah, there's a furnace. So maybe I should go tell the dude that we did the thing. So, I suppose then, can I unlock this from the inside? Seems to be locked. Ouch. Alright. Hey, Foolish, what's up, my friend? Good evening, good to see you. Well... Oh, I need to test it out right now? I was gonna... There was no other option to interact with it. I mean, I took the coal thinking I was gonna use it. You place it in the wonky furnace. Light it. Hey, we lit the furnace. Smelt. I don't know. What do I want to make? Okay, so now I need to go take back the fantastic news that we got this furnace up to Flagian. Hey, congrats, Foolish. That's awesome, my friend. And see about making a weapon to defeat the Myarchy. And that is where we will resume next week when we pick this quest up, because it is indeed my bedtime, everyone. I want to say thank you so much for coming out and playing RuneScape. We did a cool quest in finishing as a last resort, and now we're on the Myarchy quest line, and so we're doing some really impressive quests and coming back to this, which I am excited about. And we'll resume our vampire hunting next week. Everyone, have a fantastic evening, and we'll see what we end up playing tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Alex, Foolish, Episcocat, Nickman, Marinuba, Sir Theodore, Der Prestman, Mr. H, Morgan, Crispy Bacon, Super Floppers, Cooper. Take care, everybody. Tristram, tea and crumpets indeed. Take care. Good night.